Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2, Episode 4, Morning Glory. What an interesting episode. So, the queens are back in the workroom, and Astina just got eliminated. The queens, Astina was saying that, she's ready for this lip sync. She wants to lip sync. She's ready to battle. And then, of course, Lawrence Chaney with her big mouth was like, ha, well, I guess she got what she wanted. And I guess it bothered Ginny a little bit, because she was like, can you shut up and just, let the dust, settle? I kind of feel that, too. I feel like Lawrence is one of those queens who always has to put her 2 cents in. Sometimes it's good, but most of the times it's just like, sweetheart, if you don't have anything nice to say, shh. So the next day, they gather around the table, and Taste tells Kia, look, girl, you need to step it up, which is fine. If then help her, help her step it up. Different queens have different opinions. Some say you should just come already ready. You should come fully prepared. But I mean, if you're gonna make that much fuss about her stepping it up, then help her step it up. Veronica Green stands up for Kia, and she says in the confessional, it's not just about the look, and I kind of agree with her. That being said, Tia kind of does have to step it up. But again, if I was there, I would help her out. Also, look at this, facial hair. I've been so lazy lately. So, we have the mini challenge, which is a great British fake off. Oh my goodness. Let's try to say that 5 times fast. Overall, it was okay. Ellie was boring. Ginny was fun, which no surprise there. Ahora was a Bora. And Bimini wins, which I don't think. Maybe Ginny should have won. But everyone's got an opinion. So we get to the main challenge, which is the Morning Glory talk show, where the queens have to go live to basically do a morning talk show. They break out the parts. Ginny says she wants to be the hippy-dippy weather girl. Taste feels comfortable as one of the hosts. Sister's not a fan. She says it right off. She's not a fan of group projects. She would rather just rely on herself, especially because this is gonna be an improv kind of thing. I think they have a general idea of what they have to do, but for the most part, it's improv. I totally get where Sister comes from, because I'd rather just depend on myself than depend on somebody else in a project or in a challenge in this case. Maybe that's me not trusting people. But I mean, if you know me, I can't even trust myself sometimes. So, Sister and Veronica Green both decide to be these gothic ladies who are doing the food portion of the talk show. Veronica Green is like, I can be gothic, I can be emo. And I'm like, alright, I guess we'll see what happens. So Rue's walking around the tables, and she gets to team Ellie Diamond and Lawrence Chaney. And Ellie goes, Rue, why do you say Lawrence Chaney in accent, but you don't say Ellie Diamond? Or, whatever the accent would be. Obviously, I'm not good at it. And everyone is just kind of gagged. And even when I was watching it too, I was like, oh, she feels that way. Oh, you want special treatment too. So Rue was like, I'm working on it a little bit. Just give me some time. And cuts to Ellie in the confession. She's like, I don't think that was rude. Was that rude? Girl. Yeah. Just, if you're not on the bad side, then you're a good side. Especially because RuPaul's a Scorpio and so am I. So we'll see what happens. So it's the main challenge. Everyone's doing pretty good. We start off with Bimini Bombulash and Taste as the co-anchors. They're doing good. They have good chemistry. Then we go to Veronica and Sister, and it's cringe. Veronica I guess they had like some kind of like plan, but it didn't really either they had the plan and they followed through with it and it was bad, or they had a plan and then they didn't really do it. Either way, it was bad. Sister, her portion seemed to be small. She was doing like a cake, and then Veronica Green was doing a cake because Sister was wrapping something, and Veronica Green's segment was just, it was too like one level. You know, being emo isn't just like one level. Like there's layers, like an onion. Unfortunately, Veronica Green was just like one level, like boo. I also found it funny that Ellie and Lawrence Chaney were, so the role originally was for aunts or aunties, but they made it into nieces. But then Lawrence Chaney dressed like an aunt. I don't know. But they were good. I mean, they were funny. Everyone liked them. Good job. Ginny, as a news anchor, like, I didn't think it was as bad as the other queens were making it seem. Like, she was taking things to her, like, you know, like there would be parts where like water was splashed on her, and there were parts where ping pong balls or whatnot, like things were thrown at her, and she kept going on like it was nothing. And so I thought she did good. She did like end up like sitting in the kiddie pool that they had her in, and that I think that's where it kind of went down. But overall, I think she did pretty good. Maybe I'm biased because I like Ginny Lemon, but I thought she did well. Also, did anyone clock that like Ginny kind of looked like Professor Trelawney? Just me? No? Me? Okay. So we get to Elimination Day, and they're talking around the table, a bunch of them, and Veronica says that she feels like she let Sister down, to which Sister was like, yeah, girl, you kind of did let me down. And I was like, you know, cringe, but also at least she's being honest. But then, like, Lauren says that Sister keeps blaming people, so either she is, and it got edited out, or maybe I'm not catching it. I don't know. I didn't think so. I think Lawrence is just bitter, which she has no reason to, because she's been doing well in the competition so far. Maybe she's just one of those queens who's never happy. So we get a moment with Kia and Ahora in front of the mirror, and they are, you know, they're having their moment, and Ahora confesses that she doesn't have a group of drag queen friends. Her family, because she was like known as like the sissy, was kind of looked down on in her family. And she also admits to Tia that she was saying stuff about her in the like Untucked last week when Tia wasn't there. And Tia's like, oh, okay, well, I'm glad you're telling me this. Does that mean we're best friends now? And Ahora's like, we're working on that. Also, I thought it was interesting, but it sounds like something I would do too. Like she said, before she hits the runway or before she goes out, she always looks in the mirror and she puts herself down so that no one else can be any more mean to her. We're our own worst critic, but that's gotta be damaging on you a little bit, no? So we get to the runway and we've got RuPaul in this blue dress with big ass shoulders, which is funny because last week she told Estina, you know, there are tricks we have to do to hide that we're men with broad shoulders. And then here she comes this week with like a big ass shoulder dress. Like, okay. So you just gonna not take my advice? You just gonna, okay. It's your show. This week's runway theme is 2 monsters in 1, which is why I wore this tank top. This was a very interesting runway. I think overall they did pretty well. So first up, we have Veronica Green in this like Medusa piggy outfit. I like the hair. Her snout looked weird here. I don't know if it's just because it wasn't glued well or if it's supposed to look like that, but it looks interesting. The dress is cute. I give it a thumbs up. And then we've got Sister, part mummy, part werewolf. If it wasn't for the tail, I wouldn't have gotten werewolf. Also, so she says she's like a funky queen as far as like she does stuff out of the box and makes people like guess. But this is kind of boring. Like, you just wrap the bandages around you and you added the tail and a very small blue ponytail. Okay, queen. This gets a... And then we've got Bimini Bon Boulash as a she-devil. She also did like prosthetics like Veronica Green. It's cute. It's okay. It's not one of my favorite looks. I don't like that you could see the bunny ears, the headband part. I wish she could have hid that better. Since her outfit is so simple, you know, so then because it's so simple, you see the details more. That one also was like, Next up, we have Tace as a vampire queen, Bride of Frankenstein. The dress is cute. I like the accessories. She has a thing for blood apparently, because here's blood again. The hair is cute. I give her like a almost thumbs up. Almost. I say only almost because it was kind of boring. It was cute, but it was like boring. I wanted more monster, I guess. And then we have Ginny Lemon as like a toxic, viral, toxic bitter lemon gone viral is what she describes herself as. Not one of my favorite looks. I will say though, her makeup does look better. And it was cool how she had the back of her wig and that like hazardous symbol. That was nice. Overall, I think it's cute. A little simple, but it's cute. I give it a... And then we have Lawrence Cheney as like this like skin... so she also has a Bride of Frankenstein hair, and then she does this like, I guess she's like a skin cutter thingy, like kind of slicer, freaky. She's holding a face. It's cute, but for having blood all over your body and then none in your face is kind of like, I need that connection. Give me more, give me some blood in your face maybe. And then we have Ellie Diamond as like this swamp thing, like troll, like a troll swamp thing. Oh, my bad. I just saw it now. She's a goblin werewolf. I'm seeing like troll swamp thing. They were saying we've seen this look before with the bell-bottom pants. Again, it's another simple look. I could have used more monsters. She did prosthetics also. I guess a bunch of these queens thought like, if I'm doing prosthetics, that's good enough. I don't think. And then we've got Tia Coffee as, she calls it, Medusa / voodoo priestess skeleton lady. The makeup is a bit simple, I must say. But the costume is cute. The hair is nice. Just the makeup I wish was a little bit more, because it was basically like just like she did this and then she did this. It was maybe this. And then we got Ahora as a zombie, vampire, spider lady. At one point she takes her wig off and you can see her brain. The costume, I am loving the costume. It's cute. Her makeup looks good. Her accessories are on it. Yeah, it looks good to me. I like it. I give it a full thumbs up. She gets a full thumbs up. So in the workroom, the save queens are talking, and it gets brought up as to who they think are going home. Tia doesn't want to say, but after kind of getting bullied by Tace, they all unanimously say Veronica Green should go home. Which, if we're basing it on the challenge, I would say yes. If we're basing it on runways, I would say Ellie Diamond. Sorry about it. The top and bottom queens go and join the save queens, and they tell Veronica Green about this, and Veronica is like, I don't think so. You need to stop underestimating me. I've already won once. You guys need to start seeing me as a threat. She's a good queen. I don't know why everybody thinks she's the worst. Ginny is a bit bummed by what the judges had to say about her, and she's also kind of down on herself too, because she prides herself on being an improv artist, and so to see that she did so bad, which I don't think she did bad. I think the judges were hard on her. I think she did a pretty good job. So Lawrence Cheney wins, which, I don't know. I think it should have been Tace or Bimini Bon Boulash. Or, let's see, even Yeah, I would say Taser, Bimini Bon Boulash, they kind of carried the whole show. I and I'm not saying that Lawrence Chaney isn't a talented queen. She's talented. But I think she, I don't know. RuPaul sees something in her and I'm just like, she's okay. She's not my favorite, but she's okay. So we find out that the bottom two are Sister and Ginny Lemon, which is a bummer. And they're both sad because they become quite close during this competition and neither of them want to send the other person home. And so the song they lip sync to is Keep Me Hanging On. The music starts. Ginny is feeling her oats. She blows a kiss, walks upstage and walks off stage and gag. Like, I kind of saw a spoiler of what happened and I was hoping that maybe it was not what I thought it was, but nope. Ginny walks right off and she said, you know, I didn't want to go against my friend. It's not something I wanted to do. I think she like shut down, which I've been there before. There have been moments where it's like I've made irrational decisions and regretted it later. But I think Ginny Lemon, this is what she wanted to do, and I don't think she regretted it. So there was Sister twirling her little skinny ass ponytail around and nailing it, and she's Shantae, she stays. So that's the end of the episode. What did you think? Thoughts? Comments? Did I get it right? Did I get anything wrong? I hope you like this. I'm hoping to have a special guest next week, maybe a returning guest. Maybe, if we can work it out. But as always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and share. And until next week, bye!